All right, Backlash from France. So I didn't watch this when it first started. So weird thing about Peacock is I can't always go to the very beginning. So the first match I saw was the Bailey triple threat match. I had to wait till the whole event was done, and then a little bit longer so it got fully uploaded, and then jump back to catch the tag match. So we begin first my first match, triple threat match. Bailey, Naomi, Tiffany Stratton. Really great in-ring work, but you would expect it. You've got Bailey, who's a fantastic ring general. You've got both Naomi and Tiffany Stratton, who both understand exactly what it is that they bring to the table, high amount of athleticism, and are solid in their roles. Bailey retained. I didn't picture any titles really changing hands. Just it's kind of just the way this thing felt. But solid match for me. I was like, that works. And good match. You take three women who are good at their jobs, put them in the ring, let them go. Crowd stupid hot. I did see the videos where on SmackDown phones were giving warnings about the decibel level being too high. And that's an incredible amount of noise. Don't ask me what they're chanting half the time because I have no idea. Damian Priest, Jey Uso, World Championship match. Weird seeing this, this is kind of like the mid-show main event, which was fine. I will say, seeing the France crowd doing the yeet arm movements with cell phones, it's like, looks really cool. It's just this sea of just bouncing lights. Crowd stupid hot for him, and I'm like, you know what, that's good. Great face, works well. Damian Priest, big guy. I like how they're doing the fallout like just we're gonna help you. He said, I don't need your help. It's like, Damian gonna turn face? Work as a face. He's got good face tendencies. So he and Jay, I like the yeet no yeet chance instead of the yes no. Okay, this is serviceable match. I like how they did a good job with like false finishes. Like Judgment Day getting involved, James led to Damian, retaining, and then him attacking Judgment Day. I was like, oh man. Mommy leaves, Dom gets injured, Judgment Day's falling apart. But, for a first major title defense for him, good. I liked it. Worked well. Tag team title match. Women's belts. I saw this and I was like, well, either Bianca's getting pinned or we get a new tag chance. Jade Cargill. Jade is very much the color she is in the ring. Lots of moments. Beautiful, fantastic. You can tell she has all the physical skills and has the it factor. She is a star. It just she needs more reps in the ring. And I think putting with Bianca Belair, who has that exact same, she was a CrossFit athlete. She can probably be like, I'll take you under my wing and I can walk you through this whole process. It's the exact same path, two different trajectories. And I think, hard to say, but a lot of times Jade would take a move and you see her adjust herself. And I don't know if I think part of the metal straps she had, I think one broke pretty early on. And I was like, maybe tweak your ring gear, just saying. I do like the fact that both Bianca and Jade came out in matching colors. I like when a tag team looks like a tag team. And they looked like a tag team. And Bianca is super ripped. And then next to Jade Cargill, she looks like a regular person. Lots of nice, tag team moves. I will say there were times when, again, she needs more reps, which, putting her in a tag team to put her out there, so then she can be a hot tag and she can get more of that. Here's the in-ring stuff. Here's our speed. Here's who you're working with. And that's moments you can tag out, so she's not, doing the full match by herself. Beautiful, great idea, love it. I mean, she's fantastic in multi-person matches, where if you forget or you don't think you're in the right spot, doesn't matter. It's a multi-person match. Everything's going on around you. You're not like a full focal point. But there were times when she kind of stopped. And those moments where it's like action, 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 action. Half-second pause. That half-second pause just screams that something's wrong. But that finished sequence, when she caught Kairi Sane and pretty much tossed her around like it was, the big show, doing this with Rey Mysterio. All the adjustments into the Jaded. And I was like, are we going to see new women's tag champs? And then KOD. I was like, no. What? I'm like, third match, she's your champion? Okay. I guess this is a good way to get Jade and be like, all right, we're going to get Jade as much experience as possible. How are we going to do that? This champion gets going all three shows. Oh. You can work matches on Raw. You can work people on NXT. Work people on SmackDown. We're going to have you on all these different shows, all these different styles, and Bianca there to kind of walk you through everything. And we're going to take all this potential and skill that's there, and we're going to forge an amazing weapon out of you. And I'm like, okay, great idea. Let's see where we go with this. So now Damage Control's lost all of their titles. Okay, so now they're super dangerous, because now you've got 3 women that work well as singles, 2 who work well as a tag. Let them run roughshod. Let's do this. Cody, AJ. This match was incredible. Really, these 2 people who are amazing at their jobs, put them in the ring, and just kind of let them go. All right, 20 minutes. What? Not 25? 25? Just do all of your stuff. And AJ was always in great shape. Now, I don't know how in the world at his age he's gone from like, all right, I used to be, a smaller dude who was chiseled. I wanted to get that like Randy Orton like bulk onto me. Moved well. Crowd was super hot for it. And there's some weird thing with the word phenomenal. So they got some sort of song they do in France for it. Great back and forth. Again, I didn't picture Cody losing this match, but AJ's someone that take a little bit of cooking. You can put him there on the top. Like, all right. And it was a solid match. Great end the night with Cody retaining. I didn't picture with both the big belts transitioning at Mania. I didn't picture either belt transitioning here at Backlash. So then, what was my last match was the first match. Bloodline versus RKO KO. Like a giant brawl. Crowd super hot for it. All this coming in, no. Street fight. I'm like, all right, walking brawls. Walking brawls is some brutality. Kevin's good at it. Randy Orton's good at it. Toma Tonga had, some Kane imprints on his body that looked wicked. That fisherman brain buster from the second rope to the chairs. I'm like, this is... Broken tables, broken bodies, using chairs. It was like 1, 2, no. Toma Tonga's brother, Tonga Loa. And I was like, I like the fact that we've gone from the Anawai family to, I don't know Haku's real name. I'm not going to say anything, so I'll just call it the Mang Dynasty. And I was like, Paul Heyman was like, oh my God, you're killing Kevin Owens, please stop. He's already dead. And then they're like, Solo was like, where's your finger at, Paul? I don't see your finger, Paul. And Paul was like, they're gonna kill me. And I was like, oh. Paul Heyman, the Hall of Famer, is so good at these things. He's like, I've been trying to Roman Reigns since WrestleMania. He said he pulled out of the draft. I pulled him out of the draft. I don't know what's going on with the bloodline. I don't have any control. And it's like, man, Jay doing his thing. Jimmy's out on injury. Roman's taking some time off. It's like, crowd chant, we want Roman. Roman's going to come back as that conquering baby face pop, whether he wants it or not. He will become that heir apparent to John Cena. And it's like, man. It's like if you could have Jimmy, Jay, and Roman on one side, and on the other side, you've got Toma Tonga, Tongaloa. I made a mistake with his name, I'm sorry. I didn't watch that much of the Gorillas of Destiny. Did like that bit, though. Solo Sikoa. I'm like, probably The Rock. It's like, that Bloodline's it's continued to go on. It's not like, oh, no. The first Bloodline was like NWO, and now we're Wolfpack, which is cool, but they're faces. And then it's like, here's NWO 2000, and here's the one that had, Vincent, Stevie Ray, and like Scott Norton, and Disco Inferno sometimes. We're not, and Jeff Jarrett, we're not quite to that weird, we fully diluted it. And I was like, I'm interested. It is hard to go from like Rock and Roman to where we are now, just in star power, but the storyline is still good, still engaging. Really good to see where they go from here. Oh, and of course, they said WrestleMania is going to be in Las Vegas. There was talk about Minneapolis, Minnesota. And it's like, Minnesota, April? It's got a roof. They're probably thinking now, so when we do these things, yeah, let's pick places where it's going to be warm. Okay. Probably not raining. Oh. Desert? Wouldn't be cold. Wouldn't rain. Vegas it is. Interesting to see where they go from there. A nice location, easy to get to. International airport. All right, see where we go.